Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the video lecture series of Module 2 Introduction to JFET Types and its Construction. Myself, Mohammad Ziaullah, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, SICAB Institute of Engineering, Vijaypur. In this video lecture, today we will see how the FET is. What is FET? What are the various types of FET, how the FET is being constructed, and what are the various features of FET. Basically, when the term comes with the FET, it falls under the category of transistor. As we know, transistor is a device which is basically used as a switch or as an amplifier. Now, under the categorization of this family of transistor, the FET and JFET is a part of the transistor. Basically, the ordinary, or if you take a bipolar transistor, it has mainly two disadvantages. The first disadvantage is it has a very low input impedance, and the another is it has a considerably noise level is a bit more than compared to the other families of transistor. Just to overcome this problem of the noise and the low input impedance, this problem can be resolved by making use of field effect transistor. This field effect transistor has the two advantages over the bipolar transistor or BJT. They are: the input impedance is high as compared with bipolar transistor, and the level of noise is considerably reduced, or we can say it has a very low noise level as compared to bipolar transistor. Due to this advantages over the bipolar transistor, these FETs are broadly used as compared to the bipolar transistor. In FET, it is again categorized into or subdivided into two categories. First is the junction field effect transistor, JFET, and MOSFET. This JFET falls under the category of field effect transistor, where this JFET gives the high input impedance and the noise level compared to the bipolar is less. Coming to the broad categorization of FET, basically FET is a voltage control device. Because of its advantages, these FET are broadly categorized or classified into four types. First is JFET, MESFET, MISFET, and MOSFET. This four categorization or the classification of transistors fall under the FET, which is basically used as the voltage controlled device in many semiconductor application or in industrial application. This field effect transistor has the three terminals, that is gate, source, and drain. Coming to the first categorization of field effect transistor, that is JFET, it is junction field effect transistor. The junction field effect transistor, it is a three-terminal semiconductor device made up of silicon, which is a current conducted by one type of carrier, that is by electrons or holes. As the name indicates, junction field effect, out of the three terminal of the JFET, the gate terminal is biased in such a way that this JFET can be used to control the output voltage. Based on the polarity, the output voltage can be controlled by applying the sufficient voltage to the gate terminal and input, that is source. This JFET construction is as follows. Looking into the figure here, this JFET is constructed by P material, N material and P material. So this can be either PNP type or NPN type. Based on the input materials or the semiconductor materials, this JFET is constructed. In this particular figure, the three input terminals of JFET are drain, gate and source. This FET also have the ohmic contact, we can see here, which is there at gate terminal, source and drain. It also has a channel. Based on this channel, JFET are classified into N channel and P channel. If we use the N type of material between the two P type semiconductor material, then that particular N type becomes N channel. Similarly, for a P type channel, here instead of P, we have N type of semiconductor. The construction of JFET is as follows. The source terminal is an input terminal, drain is the output terminal, where the majority of the charge carriers will enter into the channel through the source terminal denoted by S. When the input is applied at this particular source input, then the flow of charge will be always from source to drain. The drain terminal here, which is shown in the figure, it is used to collect the flow of charges coming from source. The gate terminal, it is basically mounted or constructed by shorting the two P-type materials, which are doped by two P-type semiconductor material between one N type of semiconductor material. These P2 types or two P-type materials are highly doped as compared to source and drain. Always the flow of charge will be from source to drain, but the flow of charge can be controlled using the gate terminal. There is another region which lies between the source and drain, which is a channel, which is sandwiched between the two P-type materials, or sometimes it is two N-type material. So in this way, the whole JFET is constructed with the various layers and P-type semiconductor materials. Based on the type of channel, P channel and N channel JFETs are obtained. In N channel JFET, the channel is sandwiched between the two P-type materials, where we short these two P-type semiconductor material to obtain the gate terminal, or the gate input is applied between these two P-type material. Similarly, in a P channel JFET, so P-type material is being sandwiched between the two N-type semiconductor material, and the gate is applied between the two N-type material together. The symbol of JFET is, we have gate, drain and source for N-channel FET, where the arrow mark will be towards the entering point, and similarly for P channel, the arrow mark will be towards outside. Following are the features of JFET. The first feature of JFET is, it is used as the voltage control device, where we apply the input between the source and gate, that is VGS, which is used to control the output current or drain current. In JFET, the width of junction is used to control the effective cross-sectional area of the channel through which the current conducts. In JFET, they are always operated with gate source, that is PN junction, in reverse bias. Rather than using the forward bias, we use under the reverse bias operation. Because of its operation in the reverse bias, this JFET produces the high input impedance. In JFET, the gate current is 0, that is IG is equal to 0. So therefore, the overall operation of JFET is used to control the flow of charge or the flow of current from source to drain by applying the sufficient gate source voltage, where this VGS will be always under reverse bias. Hence, due to this construction of JFET, the JFET overcomes the disadvantages of bipolar transistor, that is low input impedance and the current. With this, I conclude the JFET introduction and its construction part. In the next video lecture, let us go for the theory of operation, how the JFET can be operated under the reverse bias. Thank you.